Hi guys, Alec, Peirce, Vintage Scuba. Now, some time ago, Kevin will put a link on there. Some time ago, we talked about magazines from the 50s and 60s. And in those days, there were a lot of do-it-yourself magazines, build it yourself. I mean, you could build a television, literally. Allied, which became Radio Shack, they had the kit, and you buy all the bits and pieces, and you can actually build a television. And those weren't televisions like today. They were big tubes, or the big CRT, right? It's tubes on them and all that kind of stuff. And boats, dining room furniture, trailers for your car. Yeah, in those days, we built things. A lot of the reason was because you couldn't buy them, but also it was fun to build. Everybody had those skills. Today, things have changed a great deal. Young people today, they don't have the skills, they haven't been taught different tools and different processes. So, and the idea of building things yourself when you can buy them is a little bit foreign. But I wanted to, and there's a bunch of magazines. Kevin will show you where they are. But years ago, for scuba divers, it was fantastic. Here's an example right here. Now this is a towable, if you like, what we call a dive tow, scuba tow. That's attached by a rope to a boat, and you go along. But look at this, fancy as the devil. You see, it's got a windshield on its own. And here's another one. It's much simpler. They call this one the aquaplane. And I built a couple of these. They were pretty good. I actually did a lot and used them on a great deal up in Tobermory, looking for shipwrecks years and years ago. These were very, very common. But what I want to show you in this little episode is something even more special. Check this out. Now, if you're a scuba diver, and you see this picture, if that doesn't excite you, well, give up scuba. That is pretty neat. And quite frankly, in here, this was a way in here that you could build your own submarine. All kinds of things in here, hand tools and building and restoring a player piano, all kinds of things. And in here, how to build a U-boat, your own U-boat. Here's another one. This is pretty neat. Nice young lady. Again, a submarine. And the plans in most of these magazines, the actual plans are in there. List of materials and plans and all the information you needed in order to build your own submarine. There it is right there. The Sport Submarine. Look at that, yeah. Get some wood, measure it, cut it, put it together. Pretty neat, huh? Another one. Here's another one here. This is a one-man submarine. This is pretty slick. This looks really professional. I mean, it's a submarine, and you can see the diver in there. He doesn't have his regular in his mouth. This is a wet sub. It's designed more for scuba divers. So you're actually wearing your scuba gear. The submarine is not sealed on the bottom. So as you descend, water goes inside, but you don't care. You're in scuba gear. But you're also inside a submarine, which pulls you through the water, and off you go. It's great. This is a wet sub. See the plexiglass lid on there? And once again, plans are in there. Buy some wood, buy a bit of plexiglass, and make your own submarine. Here's another one. Now that's a really cool sub for you and your buddy. There would be a project for you over the winter for you and your buddy, or maybe your dive club. Get one of these magazines, get the materials together, and build your own submarine. Hey, would you be a popular dive club? Can you imagine heading up to a local dive site with this sitting on a boat trailer behind your car? Yeah. I think you'd get a couple of looks, and it'd be a lot of fun too. I thought I'd mention that. These magazines are old. As you probably know, I am in the process of selling most of my vintage collection, including these magazines. So I thought I would take a minute and share them with you. They are exciting. What kid could resist this magazine? Not this one. Take care, guys. Alec, Peirce from Vintage Scuba. Talk to you soon.